Job 35. Elihu answered further, saying, Do you have the right to say, My righteousness is greater than God's? Because you said, What good would it do me? What would I benefit more than from my sin? I will give you an answer, to you and to your friends with you. Attend to the heavens, and see, and behold the highest clouds, which are higher than you. If you sin, what will you do to him? If your transgressions increase, what will you do to him? If you are righteous, what will you give him, or what will he receive from your hand? Your impiety would harm another like you, and your righteousness would benefit the Son of Man. Because of many oppressions men cry out because of the arm of the great. But no one says, Where is God who created me, who gives psalms in the night? That he teaches us more than the beasts of the earth and makes us wiser than the birds of the air? They cry out, but he does not respond, because of the arrogance of the wicked. It is certain that God will not listen to vanity, nor will the Almighty pay attention to it. And as for that which thou hast said, that thou shalt not see him, there is judgment before him, so wait for him. But now, because his wrath is not yet exercised, nor does he greatly consider arrogance. Soon Job opens his mouth in vain, and without knowledge he multiplies words. Job 36. Elihu continued further and said, Wait for me a little, and I will show you that there are still reasons in favor of God. I will bring my knowledge from afar, and to my Creator I will ascribe justice. For in truth, my words will not be false, with you as one who has perfect knowledge. Behold, God is very great, yet he despises no one, great is he in strength and wisdom. He does not preserve the life of the wicked, and gives justice to the afflicted. He does not take his eyes off the righteous, rather they are with kings on the throne, there he seats them forever, and so they are exalted. And if they are bound in fetters, bound with cords of affliction, then he makes known to them their work, and their transgressions, because they prevailed in them. He also opens their ears to them, for their discipline, and commands them to turn from wickedness. If they listen to him and serve him, they will end their days in good times, and their years in delights. But if they do not listen to him, they will be put to the sword, and they will expire without knowledge. And the hypocrites in heart heap up wrath to themselves, and tying them up, they do not cry for help. His soul dies in his youth, and his life perishes among the unclean. He delivers the afflicted from their affliction, and in times of oppression he reveals himself to their ears. In the same way he will turn you away from the mouth of trouble to a spacious place where there is no cramp, and the delicacies on your table will be full of fat. But you are full of the judgment of the wicked, judgment and justice sustain you. Because there is wrath, take care that you are not struck by violent punishment, for you would not be freed from it by any ransom. Would he value your riches so much? No, not gold, not all the forces of power. Do not sigh for the night, when the people are taken from their place. Take care, and do not descend to iniquity, because you chose this rather than affliction. Behold, God is exalted in his power, who teaches like him? Who prescribed your path? Or who will say to him, You have done evil? Remember to magnify his work, which men behold. All men see her, and man sees her from afar. Behold, God is great, and we do not understand him, and the number of his years cannot be searched. Because it makes the drops of water tiny, which, from its vapor, spill the rain, which the clouds distill and drip upon man abundantly. Can anyone understand the expanses of the clouds, and the noises of his tent? Behold, he spreads his light upon them, and hides the depths of the sea. For by these things he judges the people and gives them food in abundance. With the clouds he covers the light, and commands it not to shine, interposing the cloud. Which gives us an understanding of his thoughts, as well as the cattle, regarding the rising storm. Job 37. At this my heart also trembles, and leaps from its place. I carefully listened to the indignation in his voice, and the sound that came out of his mouth. He sends him under all the heavens, and his light to the ends of the earth. After this a voice roars, he thunders with his majestic voice, and he does not stop them when his voice is heard. With his voice God thunders wonderfully, he does great things, which we cannot understand. For he says to snow, Fall to the earth, as well as drizzle and heavy rain. He seals the hands of every man, that all men may know his work. and the wild beasts enter their hiding places and remain in their caves. The typhoon comes out of the southern chamber, and the cold comes out of the north. By the breath of God the frost comes, and the wide waters freeze. It also carries moisture in the thick clouds, and sprinkles the clouds with its light. Then they, according to his prudent advice, spread themselves around, so that they may do whatever he commands them on the surface of the world on earth. Whether by rod, or to his land, or by mercy he makes them come. To this, O Job, incline your ear, stop, and consider the wonders of God. Do you know how God works them, and makes the light from his cloud shine? Do you have news of the balance of the thick clouds and the wonders of him who is perfect in knowledge? Or how warm your clothes are, when there is calm on the earth from the south? Or did you stretch out with him the heavens, which are firm as a molten mirror? Teach us what we will say to him, for we cannot put anything in good order because of the darkness. Would anyone tell you what I've been saying? Or would a man wish that he were devoured? And now one cannot look at the sun, which shines in the clouds, when the wind, having passed, leaves it clean. The golden splendor comes from the north, for in God there is tremendous majesty. We cannot reach the Almighty, great is in power, but oppresses no one in judgment and greatness of justice. That's why men fear him, he does not respect those who think they are wise at heart. Job 38. After this the Lord answered Job out of a whirlwind, saying, Who is this that darkens counsel with words without knowledge? Now he girds up your loins like a man, and I will ask you, and you will teach me. Where were you when I founded the earth? Let me know if you have intelligence. Who took the measurements, if you know? Or who stretched the string over her? On what are its foundations founded, or who laid its cornerstone? When the morning stars sang together for joy, and all the children of God shouted for joy? Or who closed the sea with doors, when it broke and came out of the womb? When I made the clouds his garment, and the darkness his sash? When I set limits for him, and put doors and bars on him? And he said, Hitherto wilt thou come, and no farther, and here shall the pride of thy waves stand still? Or since your days you have commanded the dawn, or you have shown the dawn its place? That it might reach the ends of the earth, and the wicked might be shaken out of it. And they were changed like clay under the seal, and they were put on like garments. And their light is turned away from the wicked, and their proud arm is broken. Or did you go to the origins of the sea, or did you walk in the depths of the abyss? Or have the gates of death been discovered to you, or have you seen the gates of the shadow of death? Or have you reached the breadth of the earth with your understanding? Let me know if you know all this. Where is the path where the light lives? And as for darkness, where is its place? So that you can bring them to their limits, and so that you can know the paths to their home? You certainly know this, because you were born then, and because the number of your days was great. Or did you enter into the treasures of the snow, and see the treasures of the hail? What do I hold until the time of trouble, until the day of battle and war? Where is the path in which the light divides, and the east wind spreads over the earth? Who opened a bed for the flood, and a path for the thunder's lightning? To rain on the earth, where there is no one, and on the desert, where there is no man. To satisfy the desolate and desolate land, and to make the branches of grass grow? Does rain perhaps have a father? Or who generated the dewdrops? From which belly did the ice come? And who generated the frost of the sky? As under stone the waters harden, and the surface of the abyss freezes. Or can you gather the delights of the seven star, or loosen the strings of Orion? Or produce the constellations in due time, and guide the bear with her children? Knowest thou the ordinances of the heavens, or canst thou establish their dominion upon the earth? Or can you lift your voice to the clouds, so that the abundance of waters may cover you? Or will you command the lightning to come out, and say to you, Here we are? Who put wisdom within, or who gave the mind understanding? Who will number the clouds wisely? Or the wineskins of the heavens, who will empty them? When the powder melts into a mass, and the clouds stick together? Will you hunt prey for the lioness, or satisfy the hunger of the young lions? When they crouch in the dens, and lie in wait in the pits? Who prepares food for the crows when their young cry to God and wander about because they have nothing to eat? Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and make a comment.